Let me preface this video by saying, I don't hate Windows. I don't hate Intel. I use an Intel Mac on a daily basis. I use an Intel laptop on a daily basis to make my thumbnails, to do all that. So this is coming from the perspective of a guy who really cares about all this. Who really cares about how companies treat other companies. And I felt that this ad was very hypocritical. This ad really wasn't fair on the other companies. Specifically Apple. I know you're going to call me a fanboy. But let's watch the video. So let's watch the first one. Justin gets real 2-in-1 flexibility Intel. We should probably preface this by saying, who is Justin? Justin is the guy from the Mac versus PC ads who played the Mac. And he was hired to discuss Intel and PC.
Hello, I'm Justin.
Okay, instantly, right away. Hello, I'm Justin. Instead, hello, I'm a Mac.
A real person doing a real comparison between Mac and PC.
Okay, the hook of the video. They've hooked you in. You know what you're getting. You're getting a comparison between Mac and PC. Should be fair enough.
Okay, PC. It's a laptop. Tablet.
Instantly, we see where this is going. Instantly. So this is him showing off one of those weird 2-in-1 form factors that you can get from Dell or HP or Acer or whoever it is. He's showing off, yeah, okay, this is a cool feature, you know. I can bend this down the ways and I can like show how I can use it as a tablet, and I can use it as a PC when I need to. And that's all great. But wait until you see what he compares it to.
Laptop, tablet, laptop, that's cool. Oh, there's Intel, nice, okay.
Intel Evo, that's their competitor to Apple Silicon, this is a direct comparison to Apple Silicon, all these ads.
Now, got a laptop.
MacBook Pro.
Just a laptop. Oh.
Okay, instantly you see where this is going.
Also, to get a tablet, I guess. And a keypad.
Let's calculate how much they spent on Apple products for this video. So they spent well over €1,300 on a MacBook Pro. They spent probably a lot of money on an iPad Air 4, probably around €500, €600 on an iPad Air 4. They got a Magic Keyboard case, which is now €300, and an Apple stock pencil, because they can, and they want to show Apple's a lot of money. No, you don't need that. You don't need any of that. You're comparing the MacBook Pro to the Intel Evo line of laptops. This doesn't really work, but I can see kind of where it's coming from. But the idea that you can have both a tablet and a laptop, because I'll be honest, okay, going off their example, iPad, laptop. And do I care? No, because the iPad's handy for content consumption, and if I needed to browse the web easily, laptop's handy for getting proper legitimate work done. If, of course, you don't use your iPad as a laptop.
And a dongle?
And a dongle. That joke is ancient. USB-C everything. No, it's not okay that this is like this. USB-C everything. Because the amount of peripherals now you can get for USB Type-C is insane compared to when it originally launched on the MacBooks. So no, that is not a valid argument to say. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Monitors. 3 monitors to be exact. Okay, I can see where this is going, okay? Like, 3 monitors, you want to have extra monitors if you're working on a laptop. But this is the worst of them all, and I'm going to show you why. Now, instantly.
So with the PC, I can plug in up to 3 monitors at the same time, but with Mac, I can plug in 1.
That's all we need to watch. For one, that MacBook Pro 13-inch has 2 USB-C ports. That USB-C port can extend out to more USB-C ports. It can extend out to HDMI ports. You can get whole dongles with 4 HDMI ports on one single USB Type-C, USB 4 standard. You can connect Thunderbolt 3 monitors. And PCs, they might have 1 or 2 USB-C ports, maybe a HDMI port, maybe a mini display port, but they can all connect to the same amount of things. And arguably, USB Type-C eliminates this issue. That right there is a direct false attack on Apple. That was not researched properly in any way. Because if they've done the research, they'll realise USB Type-C, yes, that can do everything. And then there's more USB Type-C in the monitors. So you can connect more monitors and daisy chain it.
One. Oh, yeah. But one's better than none.
One's better than none. Justin gets real. Having choices. Okay, so this is where they describe how you can have a bunch of choices on Intel and PC, you know, whereas Mac, there's only a certain amount. There's a reason Apple only has a small amount of PCs in their lineup, of computers in their lineup. There's a really small amount of them, and that's for a reason. They don't want to clutter up the lineup. They want a seamless, smooth lineup that anyone can understand. PC, I'm not against choice, okay? This is a Latitude 5410, and it has a bunch of specs, different I/O. I could get a different laptop that has multiple screens, that kind of thing. If I wanted to, you can get different things. That's great for that. But sometimes, too much choice is a bad thing.
Hello, I'm just a real person doing a real comparison between Mac and PC.
The hook of the video.
Come on, these are all PC.
Okay, instantly, okay? This is my biggest gripe with this. They're showing off the most expensive ones you can get. So like, in here we can see there's a Dell XPS 13, there's a Razer laptop or a Microsoft Surface Book, there's loads, like Google Pixel Book. Like, they show the most expensive laptops.
Oh yeah, Intel.
Yeah, Surface Zen Pro
Nice.
2 Duo.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Please just unlock that. That's so cool.
Okay, Windows Hello, legitimate thing. I would love Face ID on MacBooks.
And I've never seen a screen like it.
That laptop costs way more than the MacBook Air he's going to compare it to.
Or on a laptop. And let's see over here. So the
Notice how they didn't include Mac Mini in any of this. No 16-inch MacBook Pro. Just a little nose.
the newer Macs.
Oh, this is the best. So if they wanted Apple to look bad, they're doing a terrible job at it, because this MacBook looks way better than any of those PCs. By the way, MacBooks don't look like that. Get your facts straight, Intel. Because that clearly is a MacBook Pro, 13-inch. But it has a full screen. Are they trying to tell us something? Or is this a leak? Or what is it? Because that right there doesn't look like a regular 13-inch MacBook Pro. Get your facts straight, Intel. Because that looks a lot better and more minimalistic than your PC over there.
Gray and gray here.
You have gold, silver, space grey. I can just feel myself getting riled up. Now this one might be a fair criticism, okay? Gaming. Yes, you game on a Windows laptop, but on a Mac, you don't really game. However, you can do it, and M1 has shown you can game really well on this thing. Also, Boot Camp. Why is this not being acknowledged? You can run Windows on a Mac, which means you can game on a Mac. While on the Mac Pro, where you can interchange all the graphics cards, you can put a GTX or an RTX 3090 in there and boot up into Windows. That would work. And then it's technically a gaming machine.
Hello, I'm just a real person doing a real comparison between Mac and PC.
let me just point out here that he's being very biased here, and it's a Windows commercial, it's an Intel commercial, yes. However, it's not exactly the most fair.
Come on.
Okay, you're a typical gamer, okay?
Well, you're a PC gamer? What's up with you? You're doing all...
Okay, they showcased this on an MSI laptop, okay? This is running a Core i7, and he has all the gear, all the tricks and tricked out, all that. Probably one of the best laptops you can get for gaming. And they're going to compare this to a MacBook Air you can get for £800 now, used. Doesn't seem like a fair comparison. A more fair comparison would be if they got something middle of the road, this can game. But of course, you know, this is Intel.
Gaming on a laptop then? Yep.
Of course, they show Core i7, which is the top end CPU. They don't show about a Core i5, and even at that, the M1 would beat it out.
Wow. Okay. And do we have a Mac?
Okay, standard business attire sort of thing. Yeah, okay. Macs aren't gaming machines. But if you boot camp it, if you stick an eGPU in there, technically it's possible. Touchscreens. Okay. I have an iPad right here, and I do be touching the iPad, doing whatever, you know, because it's a primary touch interface. Laptops, on the other hand, are primarily a keyboard and mouse interface. I don't want to be using my touchpad, which it's there for a reason, and then want to go touch the screen because it's going to have fingerprints and smudges, and they're going to make it so convoluted to touch your screen because you have a keyboard, you have a trackpad, it's all there, but you have to take your hands from the sitting hand rest position. You have to physically go up and touch it and then move your hand. Eventually arm fatigue sets in and you won't want to use it. That's why Apple hasn't implemented it yet, because arm fatigue is a real thing. And okay, Apple Pencil support with the iMacs, with the MacBooks, maybe. But for that you need a 2-in-1 interface. And even at that, Windows is not optimized for touchscreens.
Hello, I'm Justin. Just a real person doing a real comparison between Mac and PC. Come on, okay.
Okay, so he's going to bring out the ZenBook Pro 2 Duo. A laptop that costs more expensive than the MacBook Pro, he is comparing this to.
PC. Oh, cool, this whole...
Okay, he's legitimately showing something. Now, if we're talking about the ZenBook Pro 2 Duo, which I have checked out by the way, and I am working on a review of it, the screen here, that is actually fairly useful in Premiere and things like that. So you can drag your timeline there, so you can scrub through your timeline, you can touch it there, you can do all your stuff. But it's different if you want to touch the screen like this, just touch. It's not going to work because that is going to get very tiring very quickly, and you're just going to want to use the trackpad.
It's a touch screen.
Okay, legitimately that is pretty cool. You know, you can swipe through your photos. This is legitimately a pretty cool feature. Now here comes the interesting part.
Now for Mac, let's see.
He's going to compare it to the touch bar. The touch bar. Do you know how optimized the touch bar is? And the reason it's so small. The reason it's so small is because it's only meant to serve quick functions. It's not meant to be touch screen. It's not meant to do everything. It's only meant to scrub through a timeline in Premiere or Final Cut. It's only meant to click through your tabs in Safari. It's only there for your quick functions.
You've got a little bar here.
Okay, click Siri by accident. We've all had it happen, but you can just disable that toggle.
V1.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh, where's...
Okay, I have had this issue on my watch. Siri just starts talking out of nowhere.
Mute button.
You can literally just X out of it.
Oh no, I don't want to cook them.
Fair enough. Like, that is a legitimate complaint with Siri. She doesn't understand things.
What even is my...
And that, my friends, is the Go PC ads from Intel. And Intel is probably going to get cancelled for them, because this is a awful comparison. So, if you liked the video, hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Consider subscribing or join the Discord linked in the video description. My name is Conor, and I'll catch you next one. Bye.